class. I would like to read to you one of my favorite stories called The Napping House by Audrey Wood and illustrated by Dan Wood. Take a look at this picture. You can see everything in this bed, everyone and every animal is sleeping. They are taking a nap. Let's see. The Napping House by Audrey Wood. Look at this. What do you think the weather is like? It's kind of dark. Let's see. There is a house, a napping house, where everyone is sleeping. It's a rainy day. And in that house, there is a bed, a cozy bed in the napping house where everyone is sleeping. Look at that cozy bed. And on that bed, there is a granny, a snoring granny on a cozy bed in the napping house where everyone is sleeping. The snoring granny. She's the first one on that bed. But I think he's coming. Let's see. And on that granny, there is a child, a dreaming child on a snoring granny in a napping house where everyone is sleeping. So here is Granny. She's number one. And then here is the dreaming child. He's number two. What do you think this dog is going to do? Let's see. Look at that. And on that child, there is a dog, a dozing dog, on a dreaming child, on a snoring granny, in a napping house where everyone is sleeping. It looks so cozy. I want to go to sleep too, especially on rainy days. Now, look at this cat. What do you think this cat is going to do? So first you have Granny, snoring Granny, then the dreaming child, then the dozing dog. I wonder what this cat's going to do. Let's see. Oh, goodness me, look at this. And on that dog there is a cat, a snoozing cat, on a dozing dog, on a dreaming child, on a snoring granny, on a cozy bed, in a napping house where everyone is sleeping. So number one is Grandma, the snoring Grandma. Number two is this dreaming child. Number three is this dozing dog. And number four is the snoozing cat on a rainy day in a napping house where everyone is sleeping. Oh, they look so cozy in that bed. Oh, let's see. And on that cat, there is a mouse. Can you see him? He's right there. Look how small. There's a mouse. A slumbering mouse on a snoozing cat, on a dozing dog, on a dreaming child, on a snoring granny, in the napping house where everyone is sleeping on this cozy bed that's starting to bend because there's so many people and animals sleeping in this bed. I wonder what's going to happen next. First we have the snoring granny. Then we have the dreaming child. He's number 2. Number 3 is the dozing dog. Number 4 is the snoozing cat. And number 5 is the slumbering mouse. Oh, so small. Let's see what happens next. Because I don't see anything here. I don't see what could be coming next. Let's see. Oh. Let's see. Look at them sleeping. And on that mouse, there is a flea. Right there. Here's the mouse. And right at the top, it's very small, there's a flea. But he's not sleeping. He's a wakeful flea. He is awake. And he's on a slumbering mouse, on a snoozing cat, on a dozing dog, on a dreaming boy, on a snoring granny, in the napping house where everyone is sleeping. But not that flea, 'cause he is wakeful. What is going to happen? I know what fleas do. A wakeful flea who bites the mouse. So look what happened to the mouse. Is he sleeping? Nope. Because the flea bit the mouse and the mouse jumped up. Well, what goes up must come down. I think he's going to land on this cat. Let's see. Uh-oh. He did. Who scares the cat? So the flea bit the mouse, and the mouse jumped up and came down on the cat and scared the cat. Now, what do you think this cat's going to do to the dog? See them claws? He's got some sharp claws because he got scared. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Oh, look at that. He claws the dog with his claws. Look at them. They're digging into the dog. That dog is not dozing anymore. That cat is not slumbering. I don't know where the mouse is. That flea, that wakeful flea. Look what that flea did. Let's see what happens next, because that dog is going to fall on this dreaming child, I think. Let's see. Oh boy. That's what happened. Who thumps the child? Look at the dog. That child is not asleep anymore. He thumped the child. She's next. She's going to have to get up. And here's the mouse. That mouse is getting away from that. Oh no, that mouse is, uh-oh. He's jumping. Let's see what's next. Who bumps the granny? Look at that picture. Granny's not sleeping anymore. Everybody is awake. This was the napping house. Not anymore, thanks to that flea. Look what's going on. I think the bed's gonna break. Let's see. The bed breaks. The bed breaks from all the jumping. But Granny, look at Granny. She is laughing. She's not upset. She is laughing. I think she thinks it is hysterical. It is so funny. Let's see. In the napping house, where no one is sleeping, there's a rainbow. It stopped raining. They're all happy to be outside. There's Granny. There's the boy. There's the dog. There's the cat. Where's the mouse? Where is that mouse? I don't know. Can you see the mouse? I don't see the mouse. You know the mouse is very tiny. Wow. They're not upset. They're happy to be outside where there's a rainbow. That's the end of that story. Now look, I have the sequencing chart. So you can practice sequencing the story. So let's take the pictures off. Here's the granny. Here is the boy. Here is the dog. Here is the cat. Here is the mouse. And here is that flea. Can you see him, that wakeful flea who bit that cat? So first, you have the cozy bed. And then who went to sleep first on that cozy bed? That snoring Granny. She was first. It's her bed. And then who came next? That dreaming child. He went to sleep with his Granny. And then who came next? So we have 1, 2, 3. That is the dozing dog. And then who came to sleep right on top of that dog? The cat. The slumbering cat. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 on the bed, napping on a rainy day. And then finally, you've got this mouse. The mouse was on everybody. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the bed. And then what happened? They're all sleeping. They're taking their nap in that napping house. But then on the very top, you had a wakeful flea. Not sleeping. What'd that flea do? Ooh, he bit that mouse. Bite! And the flea jumped and the mouse jumped. And then what'd that mouse do? Scare the cat. The cat went up. And then what'd the cat do? Ooh, pounce on that dog. And the dog went up. And then the dog came down on the dreaming child. And the child went up. And then they all came down on Granny. And then the bed broke. The end. I hope you enjoyed The Napping House. It's one of my favorite stories.